ताज विमानतळात बिग ब्रदर कार्यावळीक शेनवारा सुरुवात झाली। राज्यभरातल्या तरणाट्या विद्यार्थ्यांक तांचे आवडीचे करियर कोरातून मजत करप, तज्ञ मार्गदर्शन, भारतभर आणि परदेशात करियराची तयारी तसेच पात्र विद्यार्थ्यांक आर्थिक मजत करप ही बिग ब्रदर कार्यावळीची संकल्पना आणि हेत। पळयात पुराय बातमी। हो एक प्रकारचो व्यापक उपक्रम जो विद्यार्थ्यांक घडोवपाक मजत करतलो। माध्यमिक आणि अंडरग्रेड विद्यार्थ्यांक दर एका पावंड्यार निवडपाक करियर आणि आपल्या आवडीचे जीवित आसचे ह्या हेतान बिग ब्रदर फुडें सरला। उद्देग तज्ञ, इंग्लिश कुशळताय, करियर उबारपाचे मार्ग आणि आर्थिक मजत ते करतले।
So by the time you reach grade 11 you are supposed to choose particular subjects. How are you expected to choose those subjects if you do not know the career outcomes of choosing a subject? Let's presume by class 10 you realize, oh, I'm very fascinated by psychology. But what are the careers open for you with psychology? We are not aware because we're not told, or we would want that assistance, a bias-free assistance. A counselor who can say you pursue psychology, this is what is possible for you in India and other countries. Similarly, physics, chemistry, biology, English, rocket science, YouTubing, I don't know what all, the choices are many. And in today's era, it's possible for you to pursue any subject combination.
Representation behind students, especially in this era, there's a lot of disabilities students are facing, and there's a lot of issues that students are facing towards their education as well. The education system is very streamlined. You can only, they can only teach you in a significant way. There's a lot of changes coming in now. So when I was going to school, I was actually the backbencher of the class. So I'll always sit in the back. So teachers thought I had no attention, but back then no one knew what ADHD was, or ADD was, or OCD was. So that's also a very big part of what we're looking to do, is also work with the mental health of the students to make sure that they get to understand what issues they're facing and how we can help them in the learning process.
One cannot deny that today a child is completely surrounded and engrossed with opportunity and options. It's not easy. So the child hasn't even explored so much of the world as there are opportunities for him opportunities waiting to explore him or her without knowing the outcomes. That is where a career counselor's role comes into play, and also a psychological counseling. So, psychometric tests today are passé. They haven't been updated for I don't know how many years. The role of a mental health clinical counselor is pivotal. So you spend a lot of time to understand why a particular subject is liked by a student, why a particular subject is not liked by a student. I might believe that I would make a great career in aerospace engineering, whereas my real potential might lie in journalism. I'm just fascinated by the fact that this movie did very well, or I'm just fascinated by a particular aspect. That's the role of a career counselor and a mental health counselor, for them to guide and kind of nurture the goal, nurture the aspiration, yet curate an educational path. It is actually a very involving profession, involving journey to be in.
गोवा 365 खातीर डायलन रॉड्रिगेज, मनीषा जाधव आणि ओमकार देशप्रभू।